Good morning, folks. Good morning, folks. It's your bro, Richie Rich here. Today in this video, I'm back with another car explanation video for y'all. And today in this video, I'll be talking to y'all about another one of the most futuristic looking cars in the whole world. And this one was actually from the start. This actually came out from the start of the very early 2020s, actually. So this was a car that I kind of liked. It looked pretty good. I mean, like futuristic design and like it just looked kind of decent, you know. I mean, with the way it was designed, how it looked, and with the attention to detail and everything else, it just looked like it just came straight from the proper future years. So, wondering what car I'm talking about? I'll tell you. Today in this video, I'll be talking to y'all about the Hyperion or Hyperion, I think that's how you call it, XP-1. So before I start, make sure you all like the video, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think, hit the notification bell, and hit all so you're alerted of when I make brand new uploads. Alright, so without any further ado, let's begin. So, the Hyperion XP-1. So the Hyperion, I don't know how you pronounce it. So the Hyperion, XP. So the Hyperion or Hyperion. So the Hyperion XP-1's a a planned hydrogen powered, not electric, but hydrogen powered sports car being developed by by American California based so it's a planned hydrogen powered sports car being developed by American California based um, automobile manufacturer Hyperion Motors. So uh, Hyperion, I think, Hyperion Motors unveiled to the public on August 12th, 2020, during like mid 2020, something like that. Is the first car designed by the company. Overviews next. So let's do it. So manufacturers by Hyperion Motors. Body and chassis next. The class was a sports car. Body style is a two-door coupe. Layout was all-wheel drive because it has like no motors at all. Well, it was electric anyway. Well, not electric. It was hydrogen technically. Body and chassis. Class is a sports car. Body style is a two-door coupe. Layout was all-wheel drive, and it was a two-door as well. Um, for the powertrain, for the motor, it's got technically 4 electric motors, making it all-wheel drive. So that's perfect. And despite it being an electric car, it has a 3-speed automatic, which is unusual because most electric cars these days would not really have gearboxes, because it usually would be single-speed gearboxes. Yeah. So this one has a 3-speed auto. For the dimensions, not much on her, just a curb weight. It weighs in at, despite for an electric car, it weighs 2,751 pounds. 2,751 pounds, 1,248 kilos. It's not bad, not that bad really. I mean, that's like sports car weight, something like that. I don't know. Anyways. So the XP-1's a planned hydrogen-powered sports car being developed by American California-based automobile manufacturer Hyperion Motors, unveiled to the public on August 12th, 2020, is the first car designed by the company. Next up, specifications. The XP-1's tutored by or touted. I don't know how you pronounce that, but it's spelled Touted by Hyperion to be the first hydrogen-powered hypercar and has a maximum driving range of 1,000 and has a maximum driving range of 1,016 miles. Literally, for that, you wouldn't even have to charge for like at least. I mean, if you're planning for like a very, very, very long journey, then you would have to like possibly like not really charge it for at least maybe 2-3 days. But if you're just driving normally, just like on normal streets, then possibly maybe a week or a month you wouldn't have to charge it if it has that much driving range. 1,016 miles. That's crazy. Assuming that 55% of the driving is in the city and 45% is on a highway. It gets better power in the city than it does on the highway. The XP-1's curb weight is 2,751 pounds, which is 1,248 kilos, typical of many other gas-powered supercars in its class, so the gasoline-powered. Typical of many other gasoline-powered supercars in its class, helped by an ultra-light carbotanium structural skin chassis, which carbotanium is basically a blended mix of both carbon fiber and titanium, making it both not only strong but also light, which is very important, which is better for the environment. Keeping it light, strong, efficient as well, more environmentally friendly. I know not many people would be interested in that, but others would be because obviously you have to be safe for that. Obviously it's green element. Not many people would be interested in like the term green for cars, but I mean it is future time, so maybe that's how it's kind of gonna go. But I mean, until at least during like the 2030s or something, when internal combustion engine cars will be officially gone by then. I don't know, but somewhere around there, they're gonna stop making cars with engines, and they're just gonna be either having electric powertrains or possibly hydrogen. I got no idea, but either one of those two will possibly happen potentially at that certain point of that year. Again, I don't know, but at some point it might happen. This is what kind of worries all of us, even me. Like, I don't know, like half the people would be kind of okay, others not so much. But I mean, can't stay any longer. Cars with engines. But I mean, we will miss those, but we will remember the memories that they behold. Everything about them, what made them like cool, fun, interesting, charismatic, anything you name it, it would happen. I mean, there is both advantages, disadvantages to that. Yeah, driving fast. I mean, it gets you to places, which is much more of an advantage. And you get to hear the sound, but disadvantage, obviously, it just wastes fuel, just burns it, oil, like emissions as well. It just CO2 emissions, greenhouse gases, all that kind of stuff, which is a worry. But but if the motors will go away eventually, like forever from that, then we will remember the times that literally we had as car fans. Even if people are not a fan of cars, well, even if people are not car fans, but if they do like them, then we'll always remember the glory days of those for many light years to happen. I mean, it will be sad that the engines will go, but again, it's for the best. But we will still remember those times, as always. Anyways. Alright, so the XP-1's curb weight is... I don't know I track down. So 2,751 pounds, which is 1,248 kilos, which is pretty light for a hydrogen-powered futuristic sports car like this. So 1,248. It looked more like a supercar to me. It looks aerodynamic and all that. So 1,248 kilos, typical of many other gas-powered supercars in its class, helped by an ultralight carbotanium, which is a carbon titanium, or I would call it carbotanium, which is a mixture of a blend of both carbon fiber, and titanium structural skin chassis. The range of the XP-1's longer, so the range of the XP-1's longer. The range of the XP-1's longer. So the range of the XP-1's longer. So it's longer than other hydrogen-powered cars, such as both the Toyota Mirai or the Honda Clarity, due to its larger hydrogen tank. Actually, what does the Toyota Mirai look like? I don't really know. What does it look like? Oh god, it just looks bland as hell. It's just a four-door sedan. Which they do it with, like, was it rear-wheel drive, I think? I don't know. Oh my god, they did the JPD-10, which is with front-wheel drive, and the JPD-20 with rear-wheel drive. Damn it. I mean, all-wheel drive would have been great, but no, well, at least rear-wheel drive is a bonus, but still, terrible car. So, such as either the Toyota Mirai or the Honda Clarity. Say Honda Clarity, which I don't really like the Clarity at all. It just looks dull. I mean, the FCX version from 2008 to 2014. Yeah, it just looks blech. It just looks bland. It's just dull as hell. Then the 2016-2021 version, it was a bit better, but still, nah, I hate both of them. What were Honda thinking of when they do that? Come on. Anyways, yeah, the range of the XP-1 is longer than other hydrogen-powered cars, such as both the Toyota Mirai or the Honda Clarity, due to its larger hydrogen tank. Hyperion plans to create mobile refueling stations. So mobile refueling stations that could generate hydrogen on site with electricity generated from solar power. Interesting. Now getting down to the nitty and the gritty. The XP-1's powered. So the XP-1's power. The XP-1's powered. The XP-1's powered by four electric motors, one on each wheel, making it all-wheel drive, which are powered by the main fuel cell. Hyperion states a top speed of 221 miles an hour and 0 to 60 in 2.2 seconds. That's nearly as fast as the Rimac Nevera, but that's like way more power. I don't even know how much power this car even makes, the Hyperion. Rimac makes 1900 horsepower. This one, I have no idea. It doesn't say how much power it makes. It says 0 to 60 in 2.2 seconds. The XP-1 came with a 3-speed automatic. So that's one advantage at least, because most electric cars, futuristic like supercars, they don't even have gearboxes. But this one, 3-speed auto. I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, it's a bit boring with automatic, but at least it's a transmission. I mean, can't go anything wrong with that. I mean, it is heavy, but at least it's better than no transmission, right? I don't know. Some people think yeah, some people no. It depends. Anyways, the XP-1 came with a 3-speed auto, and will use ultra capacitors to increase the power output of the fuel cell to the electric motors. So, next up, design. So there's not much on it, but let's do it. The XP-1 took nearly a decade, so nearly 10 years of development. From so nearly 10 years of development from the design. So from the design to actual. So the XP-1 took nearly a decade, so nearly 10 years of development from the design to actual feasibility. The body includes active aerodynamic elements. So active aerodynamic elements that double as solar panels. The double barrel exhaust stacks allow deionized water vapor. So deionized water vapor to flow out as the only exhaust. The interior of the XP-1 XP-1 features XP-1 features a 98-inch display. It's crazy. 98-inch display that could be controlled. That's like bigger than most flat screen TVs. The most flat screen TVs. It's bigger than most flat screen TVs, like LG, all that kind of stuff. Samsung. Crazy. Anyways, the interior of the XP-1. The interior of the XP-1 um, features a 98-inch display, sorry, that could be controlled by hand gestures. So basically, you just move around and just control the system, which is kind of cool. It's like controlled by hand gestures. Slight issue with that is it just gets a little bit out of control. I mean, if there was a control panel, that would have been great, like touch sensitive. So it features a 98-inch display that can be controlled by hand gestures, along with it's gonna be crazy. With a along with a 134-inch glass canopy. That's huge. 134-inch glass canopy. That's just nuts. Anyways, the V-wing doors are inspired by the winged victory of Samothrace. So by the winged victory of Samothrace, or the Nike of Samothrace, which is a votive monument originally discovered on the island of Samothrace in the northeastern Aegean Sea. I can't pronounce it, but it's spelled Aegean, and then C. It's a masterpiece of Greek sculpture from the Hellenistic era, dating from the start of the 2nd century BC, which is 190 BC. It's composed of a statue representing the goddess Nike victory, whose both head and arms are missing, and a base in the shape of a ship's bow. The total height of the monument is 5.57 meters, which is 18 feet and 3 inches, including the circle. The statue alone measures 2.75 meters, 9 feet, 0 inches. The sculpture is one of the small number of major Hellenistic statues surviving in the original, rather than the Roman copies. Winged Victory has been exhibited at the Louvre in I can't pronounce it. Louvre I can't pronounce it correctly, but it's spelled Louvre in Paris, so in Paris, at the top of the main staircase since 1884, a year before the car was first invented back in 1885. Greece is seeking the return of the sculpture. So, but a winged victory of Samothrace. Last part is production. The XP1 was unveiled in August August 2020, and August 2020, August 2020, and was scheduled to go into production in 2022 with a limited run of 300 units. As of April 2024, less than 2 years ago, almost. As of April 2024, production had not yet begun, and one of seven development prototypes fitted with a battery with a battery electric powertrain. So battery electric powertrain and not hydrogen was offered for auction. Excuse me. Was offered for auction. So for auction by Hyperion. Alright, and that is officially it for the Hyperion XP-1. So there's a few other bits I want to find out, like how much, like everything about it. So it's got over 2,000 horsepower. And it is 0 to 60 in 2.2 seconds with a top speed of 221 miles an hour. Not bad. For a car that has all-wheel drive and a range of over 1,000 miles and costs around $2 million. It's not really that bad, actually. I'll admit, yeah, it is way too pricey, I'll be honest. Well, for the power, yeah, it makes 2,000 horsepower, but it's actually 2,038 horsepower, just rounded up. There are some key features to it. So for the powertrain, it's got a hydrogen fuel cell powering 4 electric motors, one for each wheel, with ultracapacitors for power boost. With 2,038 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 0 to 60 in 2.2 seconds, top speed 200 0 to 60 in 2.2 seconds, top speed 221 miles an hour. And here's the crazy part, the range and the refuel. For over 1,000 miles of range, it can refuel between 3 to 5 minutes. Which is not bad, but I mean, it takes a while, but still not that bad. For this technology, it uses a carbon fiber titanium structural chassis. NASA develops tech active solar wings for aerodynamics, 98-inch curved touchscreen, zero emissions, only byproduct is water vapor, only 300 units were made. Alright, so that'll be it. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment below what y'all think, hit the notification bell to also let them make brand new uploads. So that'll be it. I'll see you guys later for the next video. Till then, stay safe, have a great day, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care, folks. Stay safe out there. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.